Okay, so bit of a disaster. We soaked this comic overnight in water, and unfortunately, the spine didn't hold out, and the center pages have detached from the cover, as you can see here, and here, and here. So I'm going to have to do more experimentation on how to reconstruct this, and you can see the water has gone brown. What am I doing here? So I'm now needing to dry out these pages. Now there's a couple of single pages here that I'm just going to leave to air dry. The cover, again, I patted it down with kitchen towel. I'm just going to let that air dry. Then I've got my official cold press, which is 2 glass plates. I'll tell you where I got those from. There's a company called Protection Equipment Limited, which is based in the UK, and they sell these cold pressing plates. I've then improvised with my chopping boards. So I literally put a kitchen towel each side of the papers, each side of the wet paper, and weighed it down with some weights. And I've run out of weights, but I have got some more chopping boards. I'm using my knife stack to weigh down this one. So we will see how we get on. So just looking at the cover, I would say that quite a lot of the dirt has been removed. And the good thing is the central spine bit looks relatively intact, which means I think it's cracked where it was cracked previously, but we may be able to, if we can find some glue, or possibly if we put the full comic, reconstruct it and put it in the hot press at such a temperature that the existing glue remelts and reforms. So that's one possibility. The other possibility is I'm going to have to look at potential glues to reconstruct the square bound glued spine. So this is going to be an interesting little exercise. One thing that does help here is because the comics all come apart, it's going to be a lot easier to dry out in segments than the previous one was as one block. There's a couple of pages, just single pages, and you can see they're beginning to dry out, just leaving them in the air. Okay, enough said. Right, for the bits other than the cover, I've produced a makeshift cold press tower. So there's my chopping boards layered on top of each other with the glass plates, the official cold pressing, and then I've topped it off with my nice big, thick, heavy Marvel encyclopedia and some weights from my weighing scales. So there we go, a makeshift cold press tower. Okay, so I'm going to press the cover, and what I'm doing is I put some magazine-sized backing boards between the front and back cover, so that when I press it, the spine gets into place, so that when I put the pages back in, the spine will be formed. So there's my press, and I'm going to press it under temperature. So here's my press again. I've got that cover in there. We're going to do 75 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes.